Crazy times that we are living in. I'm walking the Las Vegas Strip right now. It's the 21st, I believe, 21st of March 2020, and I have never seen the Strip this empty, especially for 5 o'clock on a Saturday. That's a little surreal. I guess it's kind of what you would expect with where we are in the world right now. Those intro clips were actually back from March 21st. I've lived in Vegas for like 5 years, and I never would have dreamed that the Strip would look like that. I would have never dreamed that Vegas would shut down really the way it has. It's been pretty surreal. That day that I walked up and down the Strip, it was pretty insane. Just cops and homeless people. But today's the 11th. And this last week has been a pretty big week in the life of this business. As of April 3rd, I have officially launched this business. That's my official launch date, is April 3rd. It is the middle of this coronavirus pandemic, and I have decided to launch. I did that for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because I'm just an online business. I have no brick and mortar. There's no place for customers to congregate and get each other sick. It was never part of my plan to have a brick and mortar, even before this pandemic. So that I saw as a positive, and it's also an online delivery service or business, which there's never been a better time than right now for a delivery business. So I figured, you know what? Let's really get my foot on the gas and get this thing up and going. And for those of you wondering, it is an essential business. I got an email from the state, and all food businesses, including myself, I have a food manufacturer's license, which is considered a essential business. In fact, the email said to stay open. So I am open. I'm also kind of a one-man show right now. There's really no employees, so no one can really get me sick. I can't really get anyone else sick. I don't really hang out with people or do much except for work, so it's been pretty hectic first week since launching. I've definitely got a few orders to begin with, and learned some stuff along the way that I'll discuss in just a second. But I want to take a moment and just kind of discuss a couple changes and things that came up to this moment. One being I have rebranded a little bit. This entire time, everything has been Best Banana Bread, which kind of shoots myself in the foot a little bit because I am a full-fledged bakery, and in the future I don't want to just do banana breads. Obviously that's going to be our bread and butter, no pun intended, but I want to do some other stuff. Just if it's Best Banana Bread, people are going to get confused. If you sell like chocolate chip cookies, for example, people aren't going to know if that contains banana or not. So I kind of segued, not away, but just in addition to Best Banana Bread, to BBB Bakery. You can pretty much guess what the BBB stands for, but people won't assume that right off the bat. It'll just be BBB Bakery, and I can market all the stuff that is not banana bread under BBB Bakery. And I can run 2 DBAs, doing business as names, so both Best Banana Bread and BBB Bakery. If you take a look at the website, you'll kind of see how I have that set up. As of right now, just selling banana breads to start. I am still heavily marketing on the Best Banana Bread side. And you know, Facebook, Instagram, all the groups are listed as Best Banana Bread, and there's not much BBB Bakery except for on the website and on your payment descriptor if you buy something from us, or from me. I guess I'm still kind of a one-man show for now. So that was the first major change that I made. I got a couple more things in the kitchen as well, some stuff to help me out. I got a really big freezer to quick freeze the breads before shipping. That's gonna very much help with freshness and quality while the breads are being shipped. You know, if you ship a bread at room temperature and something happens in the post and it takes like 4 days. Guys going fast. And it takes like 4 days in the post to get to you. That's already 4 days of the shelf life that's gone, and there's really only about 5 days. Well, there's 7 days of shelf life, but I list 5 days. Don't, you know, eat the bread within 5 days. So if something happens in the post and it's there in the post for 4 days, that's not going to be a great bread when it gets to you. So if it's frozen and then shipped from frozen, while it is in transit, it defrosts, and then shows up and is hopefully a fresher, better bread than if I didn't freeze it. I do put a little note in all the shipments that kind of says thank you and says, hey, you know, breads are shipped from frozen. There's a quick freeze process done right before it's shipped. So be mindful of that. Pop it in your oven for a couple minutes, or just let it defrost, and if it is still frozen or if it's still very cold, and then just enjoy room temperature, put a slice in the microwave. The biggest thing in creating this business, the thing that took the longest, was the biggest struggle and took the most time, headache, nights of lost sleep, days of having no life, the whole 9 yards, was the website, by far. I decided to do that all by myself, and what a project that was. I have done websites in the past, nothing quite to this caliber where it's a full functioning e-commerce website. That was complicated. That was a lot. Go take a look at the website. Go, I'm almost more proud of the website than I am of the entire business, just because of how much effort it was. It was like 2 months since January. That's basically, I did that January, February, and in March I was kind of wrapping up. So yeah, go look at that, see what I did. My biggest bit of feedback that I've gotten in this last week from everyone has been shipping price. I am charging the customer exactly what the shipping costs. They put their address in on the website, and API Works, that's basically integrates with UPS or USPS to give the customer the exact rates that they would get. So I'm not making any money off of shipping. And it's still like the cheapest shipping can be is if you buy one bread. Right now it's like $9 or something for shipping. And if you buy 2 or more breads, and it just goes up. Then it's like 11 to 15 and so forth. Which is just, even in my opinion, it's just too much. But if I don't charge shipping, I'm not going to make any money. So I'm trying to figure out how to ship for cheaper. There's companies out there like Sendle that offer cheaper shipping solutions, and I'm looking into that. It's just I have no time right now between baking breads, getting orders out, and dealing with all customer questions and all the social media questions and everything, and trying to run some Facebook ads. My time is so limited. Like I wanted to do this video a week ago on the day I launched, but really I've had no time. So when I can get some free time, which I'm hoping for either tonight or tomorrow, because I have to edit this video then as well, that's when I'm going to take a look at some shipping and see if I can do stuff a little cheaper. I got to get it down to, I would obviously like for it to be free, but realistically speaking, unless I'm doing under or over a couple thousand orders a month, I'm not going to get free shipping or about near close to free shipping until that point. So I would hope to be able to get shipping under $10 for every order. And I do offer shipping for all orders over $50, and I just take that hit. That's the biggest thing that I gotta work on is shipping. Then there's a couple other things that I gotta dive right into. Start designing and coming up with the next products. That's gonna take a bunch of time as well. I have to clean up the website. There's a couple little areas that still need some cleaning up. A little bit of feedback that I've gotten on what I could do better. Definitely gotta look into that and improve slightly on the website. I am open, operating. Business is up and running. Things are good. Life is good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling accomplished. I'm feeling like I still have a lot to do. I just feel like there's just more work has came onto my plate. But that's good. That's a good feeling, you know. I'm just happy to be where I'm at. And if you're one of my 19 subscribers and you've watched this far, use coupon code ROSETHECAT. No spaces, just ROSETHECAT for 20% off your first or any order for that matter. And that's the most percent that I'm giving. Nobody's getting anything more than 20%. So use that. And if you use that code, I know you watch this video, so that'd be pretty cool. Sitting on my paper loaf pans, Rose? Not anymore.